category you could possibly name, but let's be honest, it's my show, so I'm allowed to say the ones that I like just a little bit better than others. I'll give you a hint. I love to eat, all right? So anybody who can make a business out of making sure that I get to eat really good food is always welcome here on the show, and that's exactly where we are today. The name of the restaurant we're talking with today, yep, I spoiled it already. Check this name, Da Crab Trap. That's D-A, Crab Trap. Mr. and Miss Da Crab Trap themselves and our guest, Terrence and Daisey Shields, right here on the show. How are you, folks? Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having us here today.
I am so excited to have y'all on the show. I can't even tell you why. But before we get started, I want to back up a little bit. Now, y'all do business here in Texas, but you're not from Texas originally, right?
We're not from Texas. We're actually from South Georgia. That is Douglas, Georgia. My lovely wife here is from Waycross, Georgia. And so we came out to Texas in 2006, visiting out here and loved it. We went back home, and it felt like we was leaving home. And
nice.
So we had to get back out here
on
this journey. So
Georgia's loss is our game. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
So you're in the restaurant business, but before we start on the restaurant business, I'm curious. You don't just wake up one day and say, yeah, I want to cook and be in a restaurant. So growing up back in Georgia, were y'all in the food game? Did you grow up around cooks?
Great question. Great question. My mother sold food, and she cooked food for a living, as well as my grandmother. And I learned a lot of things from moms, and we used to go fishing and crabbing at Jacob Island in Brunswick, Georgia. So the coastal Georgia, the taste of coastal Georgia, what we have here on the crab trap that we now own, it comes from that background of doing coastal thing, going crabbing on coastal Georgia and catching crabs ourselves. And so going back home, fixing the crabs up and seasoning them and having the crab boils in the backyard. That's what we did in South Georgia. So that's pretty much
same on your end. You grow up around cooking too?
I did. I think I was the only grandkid that used to wake up in the morning with my grandma and watch her cook every time I went to Florida.
There you go.
But I was always the one that helped mom cook when she wasn't able to.
Now, isn't it funny? Because you two didn't know each other back then.
Did.
But somebody knew y'all. Somebody decided it's time to put y'all together, because you got two of you from Georgia growing up around cooking and stuff, and then let's fast forward all these years later, boom, there you are, not just a couple, business partners as well.
Yeah.
Something happened there. All right, I love it.
Something happened. Something great happened. You wanna?
It was funny because he used to work with my sister at Tecumseh. So
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it was funny. He rapped back then, so he gave her some tickets for us to come for the 4th of July. I didn't go, but I passed still cross. We happened to meet each other about 3 times before he actually approached me.
Met